Hello, this is this, and this is a video response to both Apple Soldier and Zool about what they've been seem to be arguing for the last couple of days. Google, yay, Google! But the first and foremost, the Droid, I do not. I do not see the Droid as an absolute piece of crap. I'm actually happy that there's some good competition against Apple, and besides Microsoft and their shit fantastic phones that are just, well, okay, Microsoft phones just suck outright. I don't think anybody's going to argue that point, except for maybe Microsoft fanboys, but most of them just really don't have a point anyways. But I am happy that Google has come out with a competent phone that actually can compete against the Apple's iPhone. Now, I don't really much care for the Apple iPhone, mainly because of the fact that they're stuck with AT&T service, and I don't really care if I have a removable battery or not, because to tell you the truth, I never really removed the phone battery from my phone anyway, so what's the point of having a removable battery or not? Either which way, most people stick with whatever battery they got. And yes, it'll become interesting to take the son of a bitch out of an iPhone, but I never really had a reason to switch iPhone phone batteries anyways. I've never really seen the logic in it, but yeah, who knows? Maybe down the line. But anyways, the other conversation was about Google taking over the world. I don't like disagreeing with you that much, but this is just preposterous. It's never going to happen. First of all, Google bought a very expensive a very expensive site that has been costing them tons, if not billions of dollars, that being YouTube, in which we all are part of. Now, I'm posting on YouTube, but now I'm going to title this movie Google Misconceptions, I hope. But anyways, you have to understand that Google, to maintain YouTube, this very thing right here, even Google's kind of trapped with the helm of YouTube. And as far as personal information, I have a few accounts with Google, and I can honestly tell you that I've never put any of my personal information in it. That's right, Zool. I did not put in my real name, my real birth date, or any of that crap. Because what kind of person would put their real personal information on the internet? So I don't use my real information. Google can suck my ass on getting my personal information, since they have no way of actually getting it. And not only that, I also find it funny to get a Google account. I have to sign on to another email address. I'm not joking. I had to sign on to Yahoo in order to get a Google address, because they won't let you have a Google email address unless you have an account another email account with somebody else. It's ridiculous. Why can't I just have a Google address or a Gmail, and why do I have to sign on with someone else? It makes no sense. But anyways, YouTube, and to maintain YouTube costs $1 billion. That's why they had to go venture out into other job opportunity jobs, as well as like Google Chrome. And I'm glad they're making steps, because Google and Apple do seem to share a common hatred towards Microsoft, which I'm pretty much happy about. And I've never heard really Google say anything about Apple. They were just more or less pissed off at Microsoft and That's why they're coming out with a new desktop, as you will, to and the desktop was only going to be really for laptops, I think, and mostly given internet applications, none of which have anything to do with Google, because open source is just something that is available, right? I know this wasn't what open source was originally intended to be, but open source right now, as it stands, is basically just programs and developing tools that are just out there right now for anybody to use. But there it is, and Google's just taking advantage of what's free instead of having to pay for a whole different operating system that would take more billions out of YouTube. And like I said, maintaining YouTube costs Google billions, if not trillions of dollars. That's probably why they also went into the phone system. I think they have other companies besides Verizon, but as far as AT&T, I mean, as far as the iPhone, as soon as if Apple drops AT&T and goes with other companies, I'd be more happy, because I don't like AT&T service. It's not because of what their technology and their services. It's just that they're, in my opinion, AT&T is just way the fuck overpriced. Yeah, and I actually mean it. I think AT&T needs to cut the prices on some of their shit. Just way too fucking overpriced. But other than that, I don't really see how Google can take over the world or any of that crazy shit, due to the fact they have to maintain a $1 billion site known as YouTube, and you have to have a secondary email address to even get a Gmail address. And the Google phone and the Google desktop, that's just more shit to help maintain YouTube. So it won't cost them $1 billion a year just to keep YouTube up. I mean, and the only reason why YouTube is so popular is mainly because of its name, YouTube. I mean, U standing for, well, you, and tube's just an acronym for television. But that's my 2 cents into this. I just really don't see Google really doing anything to take over the world. I mean, the $1 billion maintaining site is just I don't even see them having the time to do this.